Hey everyone, we need to have a serious chat about the whole Blake Lively versus Justin Belon lawsuit. Now, if you caught my Sunday video, you know I had stepped away from covering this topic. Honestly, I felt like people were just burnt out from hearing about the case nonstop. But then, my name showed up in Blake Lively's Google subpoena, and that changed everything. At that point, I figured, okay, I have to catch up. I needed to understand what's really happening, why I was even mentioned, and what exactly these legal docs are saying. So if you're not totally up to speed on what's going on, here's the situation. Blake Lively's legal team has filed subpoenas with Google, TikTok, and X. They're asking for personal and financial records from 16 YouTubers, 7 TikTok users, and Chat20X, formerly Twitter, accounts. We're talking full names, emails, IP addresses, even payment info, all in an effort to support her claim that Justin Baldwin's team organized a smear campaign against her. These accounts were named in court documents filed publicly on July 21st. So yeah, when I posted my video Sunday, I had no idea this would go public Monday. But here we are. And yes, my name is right there in the Google subpoena. I'm listed under request for production number 4, the 4th person name, full name, email, phone number, address, backup contacts, registration info, start date, premium services used, payment method, credit card bank info if applicable, blockchain addresses, login data, initial IP, upload IPs, and even session times going back to May 1st, 2024. And it wasn't just me. They asked for the same from every creator on the list. When I got the notice from Google, it said I had until July 31st to file a motion to quash, basically a legal way of saying, I don't want this info shared. I spoke to my lawyer and said, look, I've got nothing to hide. I was never paid to speak negatively about Blake Lively, period. Our main concern is, what happens if they actually get this info? I didn't expect our usernames to even be made public, and yet here we are. It's a little scary, especially for people who are or were anonymous. I mean, I used to run my channel anonymously. If all that personal info gets dumped out there, that's wild. And honestly, it's not a great look for Blake Lively if this ends up doxing creators through court documents. Not saying she's trying to do that, but you can see why people are nervous. So yeah, my team is working closely with her lawyers now to figure out, what exactly are you after? How can we cooperate in a way that's secure, respectful, and hopefully not ridiculously expensive? Because from what I've heard, filing a motion to quash is not cheap. We're trying to find a smart solution that keeps this from becoming an absolute mess. Now, what's got everyone scratching their heads is how these names even got pulled. Some of the people listed have like top 40 subscribers, or they're TikTokers who post maybe twice a year, videos about their dog or their kid. Then suddenly they post one thing about "it ends with us," and boom, subpoena. Quick edit note I wanted to drop in while I'm working on this. I'm not going to name this person because they seem like just a normal person, not a drama or tea channel, not even a creator really, but they were one of the TikTokers named. They had a sweet video saying how much "it ends with us" meant to them. Then they made another TikTok that blew up, comparing Justin's and Blake's interviews. And yeah, it kind of missed the mark. I think that video is what landed them in this legal mess. But honestly, to me, it looked like someone just sharing their love for the movie. They were just disappointed in how Blake handled the promo. It's wild how random some of these accounts are. Sure, some of the people listed have posted negative takes on Blake and covered the case in detail, but others, not at all. The mix of accounts is, honestly, kind of confusing. From what I've seen in the legal documents, Blake and Ryan Reynolds' legal team told the court that Wayfarer's answers were vague, limited, and incomplete. They demanded clarity on email accounts shared with outside parties, names of journalists contacted, and identities of content creators involved. Blake's team pushed for info on any email accounts from May 1st, 2024 onward that outside people, media influencers, used to talk about Blake, Ryan, the CRD complaint, or this case. Wayfarer objected hard, calling the request vague, irrelevant, overly broad, and eventually just said none. So officially, they deny that anyone else had access to those accounts. In filings, the court specifically asked, identify any email account between May 1st, 2024 and now where a third party, media or creator, could send or receive anything related to Blake, Ryan, the digital campaign, or this lawsuit. Again, objections. Claims it wasn't proportional, that it exceeded civil limits, that it was too vague. Later, Blake's team asked TAG to name all the media outlets and reporters they'd communicated with about Blake since June 15, 2024. After more of the same objections, they finally gave a list. It included Daily Mail, TMZ, CNN, GMA, Variety, The Hollywood Reporter, E! News, People, New York Post, Business Insider, Crazier, Deadline, Puck, LA Times, US Weekly, Dumois, Billy Bush, Candace Owens, Perez Hilton. But what's not public is any clear list of influencers they communicated with, which it seems is exactly what Blake's side wants to uncover. So here's the big question. How did they get our names in the first place? Where did they pull these specific TikTok, X, and YouTube accounts from? I don't get it. Maybe we'll learn eventually. What does make sense to me is this. Justin's team wouldn't be using their official accounts to message people. You're not going to see Justin Baldwin sending DMs from his verified handle like, hey, can you post something shady about Blake? But let's be real. Lots of creators have open DMs, pop culture accounts especially. So could someone from his camp have used fake or burner accounts to float info around? Maybe. Even so, I never got a cent. I'm not taking money from random emails or DMs. That's just not how I operate. And with something as intense as this Blake versus Justin thing, I was extra careful. Anytime I saw rumors online, I looked everything up myself. I didn't want to risk spreading anything false. This case has been non-stop. Every day there's some new document, some new leak from either side. And so we're left with this mystery. How did Blake's team decide who to subpoena? Is it possible that Justin's team just casually mentioned certain videos or creators in group chats? Like, hey, did you see this TikTok? Even if the content was totally organic, that could have led Blake's lawyers to go hunting. I don't know. It's all speculation right now. Maybe we'll see a document soon that clears this up. I just didn't expect that yesterday's subpoena, naming all the usernames, would even become public. But that's where we are. This is still an ongoing situation, and we'll see how it plays out. Apparently, Justin's dealing with another lawsuit now, this time from his insurance company. I'll dig into that next and keep you updated with everything going on between Blake Lively and Justin Belon, like we've been doing for a while. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Love you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys!